Okay, I'm here. And as you can see, we have changed the setup. I've changed the orientation. I just have to tape it over here. And here's my main setup. So if you want to know, okay, for some time I decided to move on from doing a duo podcast, or maybe a conversational podcast to a solo podcast where I give recommendations every single week. And by the way, this is also available in a newsletter form. So if you wanna don't watch the video, you can also get the newsletter that is linked in the description. I will probably add that after the live stream is ended. And if you're watching this on Spotify, it's already given in the description. And if you just wanna see it on another phone, it's vedvyas.substack.com. Just write my first name, that is Ved Vyas, and then .substack.com. You will get the newsletter, and it's free for only some time. And as always, you can just do anything else you want to, follow me wherever you want. So this time it's a little bit different. So I'm gonna tell you what we do now. I'm gonna give you recommendations every single week. So what does the recommendations looks like? It's gonna be like song recommendations, podcast, artist recommendations, playlist recommendations, and everything will be is given in the link below. Maybe not. Maybe I'll not add the links because then it will be a newsletter only. And as always, you can get the links in the newsletters. So yeah, okay. I just have to figure out whether I should add the links or not. That's the only case. And yeah, that's cool. And second of all, we are also giving. We are sometimes we're also gonna be giving some research papers recommendations too. If I am reading them, I'll also tell you if it is good or not, whether it is time investing worth it or not. That's the case. And let me just check the audio for a second. Okay, this is cool. The audio is cool. You don't have to worry about that now. And I can just put my phone inside. So let's just get directly into the recommendation part, and let me just check. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so first we have in recommendation is some Spotify playlist. So let me just open my Spotify. Yeah, cool. Okay, so Spotify. I need to open Spotify. Open the web player. Okay, it's cool. So first of all, this week I give recommendation on Ludwig van Beethoven. Yeah, there he is. So this guy is a great German composer. I really like his songs. I mostly listen to him when I'm doing some kind of a focused work or something like that, and it's really low key music. Unfortunately, I cannot play this, otherwise it's going to give me a copyright strike, a copyright claim, and I don't know. I'm not sure that I can publish this uh, after playing the song on Spotify. So yeah, because Spotify has some kind of strict policies regarding copyright, so we cannot do that. So yeah, first recommendation is Ludwig van Beethoven. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. And let's get to another um, recommendation. Joe. The second recommendation was like a Boiler Room DJ set by Solomon. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm so much confused about how to pronounce names. So yeah, so here are some good techno and deep house music if you are really into that. And I would suggest listening to this when you are doing workout or some kind of a heavy weightlifting because I always listen to him when I'm in the gym. Yo, that's cool, right? And the last recommendation in this music session was an artist, a playlist, and this was, I guess, a liked song that I don't want to let you guys know my liked songs. And yeah, the podcast recommendation is let me show you. Like I have them in my your episode series. Yeah, the Kanye West with Joe Rogan hashtag 1554. It was really good and fascinating and astonishing to understand the perspective of Kanye West on so many topics like free education, hospitality, world, religion, and other sorts of things. And I really liked the concept of Yeezy and how I founded and what's the main aim behind Yeezy. Yeah, that's all. Okay, I hope this was cool. And now I have to open my newsletter so that I can know what I have recommended to every single one of you. I hope that's fine. Like I am a human, so I forget sometimes what I'm sending and don't know where it was. Right? I need to open that in my website or browser now. I guess I don't have any problem with that. Lord, opening. Let me read it first. Okay, yeah. Whoop. Now I'm not gonna have any problem with that. And yeah, the third and the last artist recommendation was Dolly Parton. Let me tell you why I like Dolly Parton. First of all, he's a country singer, and country songs are my favorite. And second of all, he makes so much relatable song. Like the first one that was Jolene that I heard for the first time, and it was really up of my head, and I was like, bro, this is fucking relatable to another degree. Like first of all, it was like a very, mythological song that I felt for a second, like, it's going in a mythological direction. Because he was talking about, like, Jolene, please don't take my man, even though you can. So I was like, there's a mythological story in Hinduism that he must be probably knowing about. And yeah, it was like the wife was trying to save his husband from dying. So I felt for that the Jolene is the same about that. And by the album cover, I also thought it's like a mythological story related song. But then I tried to connect it with other parts too, like a normal human kind of a bond you have with your other people, like your family. Like you don't want them to go away. That's the main aim, like, you don't want them to go away. That's what how I feel. Jolene was relatable to me in that sense. And there is another song that is 9 to 5, and that is also awesome. Like he tells you why you are just grinding up and you're not enjoying your life. That's just the motto of 9 to 5 song by Dolly Parton. It's really amazing. So, and the website recommendation I have is gonna blow your mind. Head off straight to the bottom, straight to the floor. Ross, thirdway.com. It's thirdway. If you want to know about anything about psychedelics, mind altering drugs, LSD, not PTSD, lol. Okay, here's the place. Like, as you can see, there are so many drugs to know about. There's ketamine, ibogaine, I hope the masculine, famous mind altering drug. LSD, everybody knows about LSD, but now, do you know the real effects of LSD? Check over it. Psilocybin mushrooms. Oh man. Salvia, mescaline, ibogaine, DMT. Where is MDMA? I saw MDMA also. MDMA, bro. Yeah. Yeah. There are so many drugs to know about. Cannabis also there. Yeah. Cool. And there are so many blogs you can also read that are about psychedelics and other people's experience to psychedelics. Yeah, it's really fascinating to watch and read these kind of stuffs. Yeah. Whoop. And now I have some video recommendations which I will link the drop. I will put them in the link below, or I can just open YouTube and show it to you. I guess. Yep. I microdosed for 80 days. Yeah, that was the title, right? I hope that was the title. Yeah, this is the video. I'm
Do
not
not
sure.
try any.
Please, this is. really awesome. Like he tells you that his experience, you know, he tells you his experience about how he took psychedelic. I don't know what kind of psychedelic he took, but he was talking about mushrooms and LSD. So I am thinking that he's taking only that. Okay, and he is talking about like how he took them and what was his process and what was the methodology that he was doing for these kinds of mushrooms. And it was really astonishing to watch these kinds of videos about psychedelic. And personally, I love talking about psychedelic and knowing about psychedelics. So yeah, this is a chance for you to tell me something about psychedelics that no one else knows in the comment section now. Or you can just drop a website link, anything, suggestion related to psychedelics. I love that. I would love to see that. Okay, the next thing we have is a conference regarding psychedelics. I'll show you the video. Okay, obviously it's in the mind. This was the video. Obviously, the link will be given in the description. You can always check it out. Yeah, it was by Revealing the Mind, the Promise of Psychedelics by World Science Festival. Um, it has all the basics of psychedelics that you want to know to get into the world psychedelics, in the field of psychedelics actually, because it's now regarded as a field of interest because so many people are into psychedelics these days, like they're studying it properly through scientific methodologies, and they are trying to find ways to use it in psychiatry to be specific. Okay, and it's really awesome, not awesome actually, not it's actually fascinating to see you know psychedelics that were banned for like 50 years now getting used in psychiatric diseases, psychological diseases again. And I am and right now also it's in the super early stages, so we have a lot to see in the world of psychedelics. It's like metaverse is also developing right now, but I think so it will be available in the next 2 or 3 years. It's stated by Bill Gates. I don't know how much true it is, but yeah, psychedelics is gonna take some time, like 10 to 15 years to be normalized, or 10 to 15 years too much, I guess 5 years, and 10 to 15 years in India to be normalized using LSD in your home. Because LSD, if I talk about LSD openly here, the police is going to come and they're going to send me to narcotics bureau straight up right away. And in India, the marijuana is also not legal right now, so it's not even in the early stages in the India. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to watch when LSD is gonna get properly legal in India and it's available everywhere in the country. That's gonna be cool. I hope so it gets super quick. I'm waiting for psychedelics to be in India, and I'm talking about the pure psychedelics that are pure. There are no impurities, there are no lace and acid mixed in it. I'm talking about that. I'm not talking about that LSD which is filled with, which is synthetic LSD and made with lace and acid and all. It's gonna fuck you up and gonna kill you in like 2 or 3 days. Pure LSD is not gonna do shit to your body. It's gonna give you a trips and hallucination. It cannot kill you. And there are specific statistics. There are scientific statistics. Correcting my grammar, but there are scientific statistics that shows that people are more killed by alcoholism than drugs and cannabis. Not drugs, it is by cannabis. People, yeah, but obviously of the overdose of anything can kill you. That's the only point, right? And Shakespeare Hammer somebody. Okay, man. And the next thing we have is Shakespeare uh, Hamlet summary. Yup, bro. Okay, this was the one I watched of Shakespeare. Yup, this was Shakespeare Hamlet summary. This was play by Shakespeare, and I really don't have a very good vocabulary in terms of English. In Hindi, I have a very good vocab. Yep. So yeah. So, but if you want to learn and know about and read Shakespeare plays, then I guess this is the real place, or this is the real video and a place where you can learn and read and know about Shakespeare plays, although they are not very detailed. Although there is a video of Hamlet plays which is of 2 hours. If you have that much time and patience to watch a play, you can obviously do that. It's really aesthetically pleasing to my eyes. That play was really aesthetically pleasing. This is actually, and this is not for me, like this is a video animation. So if you just want a quick summary of what was Hamlet and what happened in Hamlet, this is for you. Just watch it. It's super easy to watch. They didn't use any very high vocab words. So yeah, it's gonna be super easy for you to watch. And I guess there is one last video. Okay, so okay, that's it for this week. Oh man, this was really quick. I really loved the session, and yeah, this was it for this week. And bruh, I cannot. I see myself, bro. Oh, I cannot see myself. I don't know why. Why this is not playing? Wow. Okay, so this is really fucked up, bro. I just saw this, and it's like Okay, so this is not the cam I was supposed to open. So what happened is like my camera was not working. I don't know for some reason when I was opening my window cap. So I have to really look into that. And next of all, if you are watching this on Spotify, please follow me and subscribe on YouTube. And you can always check the newsletter down in the link below. And I'll see you guys in the next one, in another week. It was really fascinating doing this, and I hope I'll be doing more solo podcasts. And definitely, I'll be doing this for like 6 to 7, 8 weeks, max to max. And then I'm gonna switch to another form of podcast. So yeah, you can always follow me on Spotify. I'm gonna be active always over there, and I'm gonna sometimes upload conversation podcast by finding some guests on Discord. And if you're interested, please let me know, and please let me know what you do so that I can be interested in you too. Also, that's how it works, man. Till the time, I'll see you